Here's a spoiler for you. I loved it. I thought it did really, really well. I noticed certain things right away. Energy and focus, 1 and 2, and pump was good as well. Welcome inside the FIHQ. Fitness Informant founder and CEO Ryan Buckeye here with a quick hit. Not our typical no bullshit full in-depth review. This is a no bullshit quick hit with the brand new Performax Labs HyperMax-3D. Huge fan of Performax Labs. I think they're an extremely underrated company. I've always been a fan of their pre-workout HyperMax or HyperMax Extreme. Now those two SKUs or products in the real world are no longer here. They're being replaced by their new product HyperMax-3D. Why is it called HyperMax-3D? Well, we're going to talk a little bit about that today. I was able to test run this, every flavor that they're launching, to see if I liked it. And before they even gave me the supplement facts panel, I provided feedback to the team at Performax. And quite frankly, here's a spoiler for you. I loved it. I thought it did really, really well. I noticed certain things right away. Energy and focus, 1 and 2, and pump was good as well. That's been my traditional experience with HyperMax, but for whatever reason, this one seemed like it worked a little bit better, and that could be in part because some of the ingredients that they use. So let's dive into some of the ingredients here in this. The first ingredient we're gonna have is the novel ingredient in this formula. It's called 3D Pump, okay? Breakthrough. 3D Pump Breakthrough is by Bruce Neller. He's an industry veteran. This is a citrulline glycerol blend, which I've tested by itself. I liked it. What really is the benefit here is long-term stability versus other glycerols. What glycerol tends to do in products is it starts to clump up, and then your product becomes a brick. So too much glycerol without enough silica can clump up. Now you don't want to put too much silica in because that's not good for you either. So you get 6 grams of 3D Pump Breakthrough citrulline, which is a vegan fermented, and glycerol. Beta-alanine at 3.2 grams. Beta-alanine, obviously you get the tingles from it, but you get prolonged muscular endurance. L-citrulline, 3 grams of vegan fermented L-citrulline. Now I prefer pure L-citrulline over citrulline malate because there's no such thing as an ionically bonded citrulline malate out there at all. It doesn't exist. So citrulline malate will give you citrulline and malic acid basically as separate molecules, but they aren't bonded together. So I prefer citrulline. Citrulline, 3 to 5 grams is typical what you need to produce a good pump. It's a precursor to arginine in the body. Betaine and hydrose at 2,500 milligrams. It's the typical doses of betaine. Helps with strength and power output. Then we have 50 milligrams of S7. Now S7 along with 3D Pump Breakthrough are going to be your pump ingredients along with citrulline. S7 is one of those unique ingredients. It's been around for a couple of years now, but it really never picked up and caught on. There are other pump ingredients out there that I prefer over S7, although I feel like, what's good here is the smaller dosage at 50 milligrams. I think formulators like that. I don't believe S7 is as good as they say it is on paper, but there is still benefits from S7. Plus, you combine that with citrulline and 3D Pump Breakthrough. I think you're going to experience really good pumps because I know I did. In terms of their energy and focus, this is a really good area for me personally. Tyrosine at 2 full grams. It's going to help improve cognition. It's going to help memory. It's going to help with focus in the gym. Then you have PEA at 400 milligrams. Now, this is like the happy molecule. It really gets you in a good mood, sets the mindset, and it also helps alleviate crash as well. But the thing is, the half-life of PEA is very short. So you're going to feel it kind of at the beginning of their workouts, but it will eventually wear off, and it's going to be taken over by other ingredients that they have in this formula. Caffeine and hydrose at 400 milligrams, okay? So this is a hard-hitting pre-workout, 400 milligrams of caffeine. If you don't feel that, then there's something wrong with you. Let's just call a spade a spade. There's something wrong with you if you don't feel 400 milligrams of caffeine. Now, I am telling you these servings based on the 2 servings, okay? There are 40 scoops in this. This is 2 scoops. We're going to have 20 servings. It's going to get you the efficacious dosage. So 400 milligrams of caffeine. If you take a single scoop, it'll be only 200 milligrams of caffeine, but then you're kind of giving up on some of the other ingredients. NeuroPEA, which is Uriah gerensis at 250 milligrams. This is one of those ingredients that you don't see very often anymore because brands are kind of staying away from it. So Performax Labs tosses it in here. That in the addition to the other PEA format in here is going to help have you a really good mind-muscle connection throughout your workout in addition to the tyrosine. Cocoa butyrol used at 60 milligrams. One thing I noticed when I took the pre-workout is I sweat more, and cocoa butyrol has the tendency to do that, especially when it's mixed with caffeine. Then we also have basically synephrine at 50 milligrams in here. You're gonna feel that. Obviously, it's gonna help in terms of energy. It's a stimulant, so your body temperature is gonna go up. So you will definitely sweat more from this. And then you're gonna have a form of yohimbine in here, rolosin at 2 milligrams. Very, very hard hitting. So you're gonna boom hitting from the energy from the combination of caffeine, synephrine and the yohimbine, but you're not going to get the crash because of the forms of PAA or the uriah gyrenzis in this. So you get good long-standing energy, good focus, and good pumps. Just a really nice pre-workout. And that was my experience with it. I got to try every single flavor, guys. And the flavors that they have, I'm just going to explain those to you right now. There are going to be the 4 flavors: Rocket Bomb, Raspberry Limeade, Hawaiian Papaya, Pineapple, and Mango Kiwi Cooler. So different flavors out there, all very good. But in terms of actual effectiveness, I didn't use this in conjunction with a pump player. I wanted to say, is this going to perform the way they said it to perform? They're putting a lot of eggs in this basket in terms of this novel ingredient of this 3D pump breakthrough. And like I mentioned earlier, I tried this by itself and I liked it, and I think they did a really good job with this pre-workout. Really good energy, solid mind-muscle connection, good focus, and good pumps. It's actually, from my 4 opportunities to try it, it ranks up there for some of the best pre-workouts that I've had in quite some time. I'm anxious to get my hands on a full tub and run it for the full 20 servings to see if it holds up across an extended period of time. And if it does, this is going to be one of my favorite pre-workouts ever made. So this pre-workout is going to be available now. You guys can go ahead and get that over at Performax Labs website. We'll have a link here below for it. For more in-depth on this or more information on HyperMax-3D from Performax Lab, you can go to fitnessinformant.com. Make sure you follow us on all our social media channels. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the red subscribe now button below. Check out our podcast. It's called the Iron Union Podcast right here on YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, and more. And for more supplement reviews, rankings, deals, news, workout routines, and nutrition plans, visit us online, fitnessinformant.com. Let's go.